Spanish non-lucrative visa is a year-long lease required for residency. Welcome to Spainguru. Do you need to sign a year-long lease to establish residency, or can you opt for short-term rentals? This is particularly relevant for those who wish to split their time between different regions in Spain once their non-lucrative visas are granted. Let's clear up the confusion. Initially, when you apply for your first non-lucrative residency card, or TIE, the plastic residency card, you are not officially required to have a padrón, which is the municipal registration that proves where you live, or a fixed address. This gives you the flexibility to live in short-term rentals without committing to a full year in one location. The official requirement to obtain a TIE card is to show proof of address. While a padrón or empadronamiento is the best proof you can show, it is not the only option. Larger police stations are often aware of this and may accept a simple rental contract for a minimum of 6 months or even Airbnb receipts as proof of address. However, due to the difficulty in securing appointments for the TIE, or Tarjeta Identificador de Extranjero, applicants may sometimes need to complete their fingerprints and TIE card process at smaller police stations, which often require an empadronamiento, even though it is not officially mandated. Now, the situation changes when it comes to renewing your visa after the first year. At this point, you will need to have a padrón, which typically requires showing a rental contract for at least 6 months or some proof of a more stable or long-term living arrangement. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you can't continue living in short-term rentals. Some applicants have found creative solutions, such as securing a rental agreement that appears long-term from an Airbnb host, or using a friend's address just before the renewal application. It is also important to consider the immigration timelines. While you can divide your time between different regions, keep in mind that if you're aiming for permanent residency or long-term residency, technically, you can only be outside of Spain for up to 10 months over a 5-year period. Additionally, remember that time spent within the Schengen area can be harder for Spanish authorities to track due to the borderless nature of the zone. Also, keep in mind that scheduling appointments for things like your TIE card, which is your foreigner identity card, as we said, can take a while, typically around 25 to 30 days after you give your fingerprints. Remember that the information in this video is based on Spainguru's community members' experiences. Make sure to check the official requirements for each of these procedures. In summary, while you don't need a year-long lease to start your residency under the non-lucrative visa, preparing for renewal does require demonstrating a more stable residential tie to Spain. Given the complexities and potential for delays, seeking advice from an immigration lawyer, especially one familiar with local procedures, can be invaluable.
Oh, and one more thing. Apparently YouTube says you're gonna love watching this video right here. I think you should watch it.